Here it is, guys. Double barrel wood burning stove with some major modifications. Built some legs probably about 1.5 feet off the ground. My buddy Mitch done that. Pretty cool. It was old street sign, one of those top you have to put the letters in by hand. So we cut it all up and re-welded it and made some legs for our barrels. Of course, I guess you guys know where I'm from. Look out, baby, because the Vols are coming. Also, I know you see this galvanized, but what I done here was put 2 6-inch tubes in, the actual 1200 degree pipe, and I came out here with galvanized. That don't get hot enough to worry about burning any of that poison off of the galvanized. I weld, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't come close to that temperature. What I also done was I put 2 6-inch booster fans in here that come that are actually designed for duct work. If you can see them, work excellent, very awesome. I come up here and put these 2 model SCPs I found online. They're adjustable, where I can control the speed of the fans. That's a plus. It's pretty cool. But this swivels. I can turn this thing anywhere in my shop. It's a 90 degree. It's a puzzle to figure out. But I put this on there because this edge is pretty sharp. That's just some 3M green tape, so you can visually see it pretty easy from a far distance, so nobody will run into it and cut their arm, or some small child cut their head. I went with the 12-inch black pipe, single wall. I'm a fire freak. I hate fire. I caught my house on fire when I was a kid, and I'm scared as the world of it. That's header wrap. That's 2,000 degree wrap. So I went ahead and added that just for some extra features. As you can see, I replaced my garage roofing not too long ago, and I didn't go back with this old type insulation that I had in here. I'm actually tearing it down, piece by piece. I've got a pretty big garage. I've got about an 8-car garage, which is all clustered up with all my toys, all my tools. But works very well. It's one of those Vogelsong barrel stove kits. I started out, $45 project, ended up being about $300. So it ain't cheap to build one of these. Also, I put my damper up about 1.5 feet off the top barrel. Works very well. A little bit harder to start because I don't actually have the draft that goes through the single barrel as well as a double barrel, because it's having to go through 2 barrels before it comes out. I added this feature, which I saw off YouTube. Little swivel gadget. I can't remember who it was there on YouTube designed or came up with. It works okay. I use that. I don't know if it works or not. I put a header, a valve cover bolt there. Aluminum, and it does get hot, but it ain't as bad as a steel. You can pretty much grab it, with your hands before you make a huge fire out of it. And that's regular 1200 degree pipe. And I do burn with it pretty good. I know I got to clean it up. I made a fire in it last night. But I pretty much, that crate come out of a fireplace, and I added a few smaller pieces of metal to it. Yeah, and of course, over time, it will get hot and bend, but it does its job. I got fire brick in there too. What's pretty cool about that fire brick is I can sit down here with a really good fire. I can put my hand right here and it don't even burn it. If I bring it up here to where you can tell, maybe you might can see this area here where the paint's not completely burned off. That's hot. Don't touch that. That second barrel gets hot. Big time hot. Don't waste your money on that high temp paint, because it burns off. I'm done wasting money on this thing. Like I said, I've started at $45, ended up about $300 in it now. But if you can see right here, these barrels are hell to put together by yourself. I did actually have, I went ahead and put 2 screws in it with the nuts on the back side. Then I went ahead and just used, I think, a 1-inch or 3/4, I'm not for sure, 1/4-inch self-tapping sheet metal screws. They work, because once you have that piece in there, this barrel ain't going nowhere. Unless you're just stupid drunk and fall into it. Which we known to do that around here. But it works well. Like I said, I've got a pretty good sized garage. And then actually there's another bay over here. But it's very deep. I don't know the actual specs of this garage. But with both doors open there a few weeks ago when it was about 30 degrees outside, I had it going with just a, not a major fire, because I don't want to burn down my garage in case something does happen. But I had it up to 85 degrees in here with both doors open. And these right here is what helps tremendously. Those fans. Because like I said, you can swivel this, down. You can swivel them up. You can blow, And with this on and with that on high, I set probably 25 feet away over there. If not 30. And it literally, you can feel it. I don't have any hair. But I can feel it. So, pretty neat. And it's very hot. Works very well. Very well. But that's my wood barrel stove, double barrel wood barrel stove. I finally finished it up, just tinkering with it. So try that out. That's a great addition if you want, maybe add some kind of top, fan blower through it. But I looked into buying a squirrel cage, one of those small squirrel cages, and they just blew too hard. And just thought something different, I seen a few on YouTube with squirrel cages on it, and I thought, hell, I'm gonna do something different. So, yeah, I think I give $25 a piece for them online, brand new, and they're rated to 150 degrees. I can be here with this barrel and wood in it on fire, and I can touch this. I mean, I can touch this, and actually, I can touch that. But now I don't want to touch the barrel because the barrel is hot. So, hope you enjoyed it. Go Vols.